Smilers. Smilers are ghostly figures that appear as disembodied faces with glowing eyes and sharp, menacing teeth, all set within a wide, constant grin. Their bodies are usually hidden by a dense black mist, making it hard to see their full form. Some reports suggest they might have humanoid or animal-like bodies, with limbs bent in strange ways, but this is not confirmed. They are commonly found in dark, damp areas of the backrooms. They are attracted to light sources and will chase after anyone carrying them. However, they only become aggressive if they sense panic or hear loud noises. To avoid provoking them, it's best to remain calm and move away slowly. Smilers are considered apex predators within the backrooms. Their intelligence and aggression make them highly dangerous, with many explorers falling victim to their attacks. Once their glowing faces are seen in the darkness, the choices made next are crucial for survival. To navigate areas inhabited by smilers safely, it's best to keep eye contact with a smiler may deter it from attacking. Stay calm and use light sources cautiously to avoid drawing their attention. If you ever see the smilers grin in the darkness, you won't just be hunted, you'll be consumed or lead to other mysterious outcomes. Clumps. The clumps, known as Entity 5, are a tangled mass of human arms and legs, bound together into one horrifying shape. The clumps are most commonly found in levels 2 and 3 in tight, cramped spaces such as vents, cabinets, and small rooms. They are extremely dangerous, using their twisted limbs to capture unsuspecting wanderers. They can stretch their limbs up to 8 feet in distance and pull their prey into their central mass. The clumps are known for their patience, often staying perfectly still for long periods of time to lure in victims. They typically strike when wanderers are most vulnerable, causing panic and confusion. The clump's ability to adapt and hunt makes them even more dangerous. They're not mindless predators, but show signs of intelligence. If they go too long without food, they will move to different areas of the backrooms, searching for new prey. The best way to survive in areas known to be inhabited by clumps is to avoid dark, tight spaces. If you spot a limb sticking out from a vent or a shadowy corner, it's best not to get too close. Remaining aware of your surroundings is crucial, as the clumps are always ready to ambush. Escaping a clump attack is difficult. Most survivors never get the chance to share their story, and once caught, it's almost always too late. Skin stealers. The skin stealers, also known as Entity 10, are often seen in level 3. Skin stealers are known for their ability to strip the skin off their victims and wear it as their own. Skin stealers are highly dangerous because of their stealth and ability to mimic human behavior. They can move and talk. What makes these creatures even more dangerous is their ability to sneak up on their victims. They are incredibly patient and will follow a wanderer for days, carefully studying their movements. When they strike, they are fast and brutal. Once they have killed, skin stealers don't seem to need food, water, or rest. They are driven by the need to collect new skin, constantly seeking out fresh victims to wear. Hounds. Hounds are terrifying creatures that roam the endless hallways of the backrooms. They look like large, skinny dogs with glowing yellow eyes and torn-up fur. Their bodies are thin, almost skeletal, and their sharp teeth are always on display, ready to tear into anything they catch. While they look like dogs, there's something much darker and scarier about them. They are smart. They don't just hunt because they're hungry. They hunt for the thrill of the chase. They are fast, and they can move in total silence, making it hard to know they're coming until it's too late. You can hear them before you see them, though. Their claws scrape loudly against the floor, and their low growl echoes through the back rooms. When you hear this, you know your time to go is here. These creatures are attracted to movement and sound. If you make a noise or move, the hound will know where you are and will start chasing you. To survive a hound encounter, you must stay still. But once they've locked onto you, you might be torn apart by the creature's sharp teeth, swallowed by the darkness of the back rooms, and lost forever. Deathmoths. Deathmoths are creepy giant moth-like creatures found in the backrooms, especially in the darker parts of level 2. They are very attracted to light, so things like flashlights, lamps, or even glowing screens can easily draw them in. There are 2 types, male and female. Male deathmoths are usually harmless unless you bother them. They make a loud buzzing sound when flying. Female deathmoths are much more dangerous. They are very aggressive and will attack if they feel scared, or if their space is disturbed. These creatures have big wings, about 5 feet wide. Some people say their wings create strong winds and can make you feel dizzy, but it's not clear if that's from the moths or just from being scared. If a female death moth attacks, it can hurt you badly with its claws, though it usually doesn't kill. The best thing to do is turn off your lights and quietly get away before they notice you. Sometimes you might find something called moth jelly near them. It smells sweet, but you shouldn't touch or eat it. It's made for feeding baby death moths and could have weird effects on people. Partygoers. The partygoers, also known as sanguine festivus, are disturbing creatures typically appearing in level fun. The partygoers look like people wearing party costumes with big fake smiles that never go away. They're always in groups, dancing, laughing, and acting like they're having the best time ever. But it's all fake. They are dangerous because they have a weird need to get others to join their party. They are attracted to any sound or movement, especially things like music or laughter. Once they find someone, they won't stop chasing them, trying to get them to join in their creepy celebration. Survivors who have escaped say they felt extreme happiness at first, but it quickly turned into deep sadness and tiredness, like the partygoers drain their energy. What makes them even more terrifying is that they can turn people into partygoers. Then, just like the others, you're stuck forever, pulling more people into their twisted party. Dullers. The dullers are unsettling creatures that roam the backrooms. They are humanoid in shape, but their appearance is completely lifeless. Their skin is pale and almost translucent, with no noticeable facial features, and they seem to have no emotions. Dullers are often described as zombie-like. One of the scariest things about dullers is how they mess with your mind. People who spend too much time near them say they begin to see things that aren't real, like fake exits or other people who aren't actually there. These hallucinations are used by the dullers to trick and trap their targets. Some survivors have said they even saw dullers phase through walls, which means nowhere is truly safe when one is nearby. Even though they move slowly, they can still hurt you badly. If a duller catches someone, it can crush their bones easily. There is no known way to stop or destroy a duller. They may not seem dangerous at first, but the longer you're around them, the worse it gets. Facelings. Facelings are strange human-like creatures found in the backrooms, particularly in level 0. They look like ordinary people, but their faces are completely blank, no eyes, mouth, or nose. This makes them feel unsettling, even though they don't always act aggressive. There are different types of facelings. Some look like adults, some like children, and even some appear elderly. Most of the time, child and elderly facelings are harmless and will ignore people completely. Adult facelings, however, are much less predictable. Some are safe to be around, but others have been known to attack for no reason, sometimes even using weapons. They don't speak or make any sounds, they don't show emotions, and they don't respond when spoken to. Many wanderers have described them as acting like mannequins or fake humans, just walking through hallways or sitting silently without doing much. They don't seem to need food or water. If you ever run into a faceling, it's best to leave them alone and avoid drawing attention. You should subscribe and watch this other video.